Hello, everyone, and welcome to your virtual fair. My name is Joseph Sliba, and I am the Assistant Director of Graduate Admissions for the College of Pharmacy, Nova Southeastern University, located in sunny Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Today, we're going to talk about the Pharm D and the Masters of Science in Pharmaceutical Affairs programs. If you have any questions throughout the presentation, please feel free to chat either with me or with Dr. Castijan, and we'll be able to answer any of your questions. We have two different Pharm D programs. One is the Pharm D Advanced Standing, and the other one is the Entry Level. The Advanced Standing Pharm D program is only for students that were either a practicing or a licensed pharmacist in their country of origin. If this is not you, then the program for you would be the Entry Level. The Pharm D Entry Level is a 4-year program versus the Advanced Standing, which is a 3-year program. Both share the same curriculum. Our curriculum has a block scheduling. We have 2 different blocks per semester, and we also have a team-based learning curricula to help you learn in a small group and apply your learnings to a large setting. In addition, we have the introductory and the advanced pharmacy practice experiences. You'll start working on your introductories right after you start the program within a year, and you do your advanced on your last year. One of the greatest things about Nova is that we offer concurrent master's degrees that you can pursue while you're working on your Pharm D program. We have a master's in business administration, a master's in biomedical informatics, or a master's in public health. The MSPA is a 1-year program. This program can be done either in person or online. And if you want to come in person, then it's only available here in the Davie Fort Lauderdale campus. The MSPA program is an excellent program for students that are either thinking of pursuing a Pharm D program and are not sure, or want to pursue a Pharm D program, but their GPA is not there yet. The Pharm D program requires a much higher GPA. If your GPA is not competitive enough for the Pharm D, some students do pursue the MSPA to either increase their GPA or increase their chances of getting into a Pharm D program. Students that are not able to complete or increase their GPA successfully because they've taken many classes have the advantage that if you are applying for the Pharm D here at Nova, we're only going to look at your grades from the MSPA program. That is a huge advantage because if you have a lot of semester hours, then 1 year worth of classes will not boost your GPA tremendously. However, if you can show that you can handle the MSPA program, then we'll be very, very proud to have you in our Pharm D program. Also, the Pharm D program will be able to transfer up to 8 semester hours from your MSPA program if you complete them successfully. Now, the admissions requirements for the Pharm D program entry level are as following. You need to have minimum of 66 semester hours or a bachelor's degree. You also need to have a preferred cumulative GPA of 2.75 or higher. Now, the required math GPA is a 2.0, while the required science GPA is a 2.3 GPA. PCATs are still being waived, so they're not required. And the 3 letters of recommendation should also be included in your PharmCAS application. You need to have 2 letters from a science professor and 1 letter from a non-science professor. Now, when you're completing your PharmCAS application, you want to make sure that you are also including all of your experiences in the healthcare industry and your volunteer experiences. These are the prerequisites and they're posted on our website, so I'm not going to read them all, but please go to our website so you can learn more about our prerequisites. Now, these are the admissions requirements for the Advanced Standing Pharm D program. You do need to have a bachelor's degree, and the preferred cumulative GPA is a 2.75. Now, if you completed any classes outside of the country, then you need to submit a course-by-course evaluation with a GPA from a NACES-approved organization. If you completed any classes here in the United States, then your transcripts will suffice. You also need to include a license or any evidence that you practice as a pharmacist in your country, and English proficiency test scores. The letters of recommendation are the same, two from a science professor and one from a non-science faculty member. These are the prerequisites for the advanced standing program. Once again, I'm not going to go over them because they're also listed on our website, which is on our profile. These are the admissions requirements for the MSPA program. You need to have a bachelor's degree with a minimum GPA of 2.0 or higher. Letters of recommendation are only two, and they could be either from a science or a non-science or a combination of both. Now that does conclude the admissions prerequisites. The admissions procedures are pretty standard. You need to submit either a PharmCast for the Pharm D program or a Pharm Grad for the MSPA program, and include your transcripts, letters of recommendations, your supporting documents such as additional test scores or English proficiency test scores, and include any experiences that you've had in the industry or volunteering. Once your PharmCast or your Pharm Grad applications are verified, then you'll get an email to complete your secondary application, which is the NSU application. After both applications are submitted and reviewed, an admissions counselor will be able to determine if you're eligible to interview or not. If you're eligible to interview, you will be invited to either an in-person or a Zoom interview. It will be up to you.